Alright, I think I got that working. Alright, now we're stuck updating. We'll see how long this takes. My bad. Probably should have checked that. If it fails again, I might have to reinstall the fucking game.
What do you want?
I might have to reinstall the game. It's doing some weird bullshit. It says it's updating now, but I'm not sure if that's actually gonna work.
You didn't even notice on my car when I drive my car, butterflies come out of the back wheels.
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely not the most masculine of people, am I? I can see it. I just don't know how to make it better.
Oh, I might have to give up on this. It's fucking me around with the update.
I'm sorry. We'll never be able to play video games again. I'll have to throw my console away. That's it. Done. Just gonna have to throw my TV, my console away, my phone and my tablet. Pull out all the wiring in my house. Get rid of all my technology. We're done.
It's the only way.
We're done here. We've got to go.
Shut it down.
The only way is for us to both join the same Amish community. It's the only way. They'll understand. I'll pack up my occult books to add to their library. I'm sure the Amish will appreciate that.
Maybe I can delete one of these games and get it fucking installed faster or something.
I fell for that mistake before. It doesn't make it faster. If anything, it makes it just the same speed. Sometimes slower. I could sing you a song. Think that would help?
Dying Light's a big game that I won't probably play soon, even though I want to.
What's Dying Light about?
No, play Dying Light?
No? What's it about?
It's a really good, like, survival crafting zombie type game, I think.
That's why I never played it. Crafting and zombies. Two things I don't like. You know what? I'm going to sing you a song to help you pass the time. Blacksmith, blacksmith, forge me a blade of the strongest steel. So when I fight my enemies, they'll wounds may never help. Blacksmith, blacksmith, of your blade, the legends will unfold. 'Cause when I slay my enemies, something, something, something.
Alright, we're at 20%. Let's see if I can get this game done and install real quick. That ought to give me enough space. So I got an error message saying I didn't have enough space, but then it said it was
I can sing you a different.
Updating.
I can sing you a member of a different song. Down in the deep where the dragon used to sleep, glory is born in our halls alone. Don't fills the night with the dance. Where the awful songs of glory fill our halls with the hammer.
You would think they could stop doing fucking 100 gigabyte updates on a game that's been out this long.
Why does it even need updates anymore?
I get it when the season changes, but what the fuck are they doing? 100 gigabytes too, like just update the fucking quest for the week or whatever. What the fuck?
Okay, I get fancy tire tread stuff next if we keep playing ranked. They look like the fancy butterfly things from my tires.
Alright, I think it's actually uninstalling the game, it just won't tell me that it is. Hopefully.
Blacksmith, blacksmith, forge me a blade of the strongest steel. So when I slay my enemies, their wounds may never heal. Blacksmith, blacksmith, of your blade, legends will unfold. 'Cause when I slay the enemies, zombies. Blacksmith, blacksmith, of your blade. Something, something, something.
Blacksmith, blacksmith, craft a knife with which I can cut my wrist.
I'm just imagining my D&D character like just sitting there at their father's forge, just going, blacksmith, blacksmith, forge me a couple of knives so I may stab an enemy. 'Cause maybe my magic might fail me and I'm pretty scared of dying. I don't want to die in a back alley in the night time. And I can only afford so many bullets a week. It's really pathetic, my job. You think people would appreciate their children saved from death, but they don't pay me enough to save myself from death.
Probably uninstall all these Star Wars games too sometime. I thought I'd try them,
like
but I haven't
part
done
with
shit.
I like that part where they just added, they don't pay me enough to save myself from debt. I'm just imagining them just strumming on their guitars and singing this, and their farmers just rolling their eyes. Still charges them for it anyway. It's like the most basic knife a dwarf would let themselves make.
Alright, I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes for this game to install, then give up on it. I don't know what to do here.
I'm gonna write.
Epic game sucks.
I'm gonna write background. I'm gonna write crappy backgrounds for each of my characters' weapons, and that's gonna be one of the backgrounds of one of the daggers.
Oh, did you see I found all my dice?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, I think it's in general in your server. I got green and purple dice.
You got just as many dice as I have. You want to see all my dice?
Just send a picture. I won't open it till later, probably.
I'm gonna post a picture to my server of all my dice. I got like lots of dice. Yeah. I brought like a packet of dice. It's like a D20 is the same as rolling 20 of those square dice, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Don't you just add all the numbers together and it's the same thing?
No. Let's see, 6-sided dice. Even with 2 10-sided dice, you couldn't roll a 1. You could only roll a 2.
Oh. Oh, damn it. So I can't use only the square dice. I might need to buy some more dice then.
I mean, I got 3 D20s, so that'll cover if anyone else needs them.
Dude, I was just making a joke. Like, you know how like a sorcerer, basically every one of their spells is 3d6, 4d6, 5d6, 1d6.
I need to find out which of my D20s rolls the best. So my favorite one doesn't roll very high. What the fuck is Epic Games doing? I could have literally just gone into the files and deleted this game already.
There you are, having a penis war. A penis war, I say.
And there's no way for me to...
I'm definitely going... By the way, I'm definitely going to have to learn what are percentile dice and how to roll them.
I think they're just D10s, but they have a 0 on them. Maybe they're 11s. You need a 0 and you still want 100, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm just going to use the digital app for the percentile dice.
I think I have 1 at least.
Okay, I have all the... And by the way, the reason why there's 2 piles is because I got the pile for a sorcerer dice, and I got the pile for all the stuff sorcerers just ignore. What? Sorcerers are like simple as fuck. You can't. If you're playing a barbarian, you can't be a sorcerer as well. So, why is that? Oh well, a barbarian maybe can't use the sorcery magic when they're enraged when they're fighting. So, That's a thematically awesome fucking character. They had to calm the fuck down to use magic. What are you talking about? You know? And when they calm the fuck down, they're in a weakened state.
I bet a lot of DMs just let that fly, or would let that fly. Although I think there's the generic battle system kind of works as like you may be enraged for the fight and then you have to like rest or something, and that's why they do it.
They're like, I get it. Okay, you're making a weak barbarian and you're making a sorcerer that if they get to use the barbarian shit, they can't fucking, you know, they can't do the sorcery stuff while they're doing the barbarian shit. I get it. But it's like, okay, so my sorcerer is in a no magic environment, right? They go into rage and they get extra hits and stuff, and they can tank a little bit more damage. Oh yeah, but they're no more stronger than a fighter. It's like, yeah, fighters can still fight pretty well.
I can't.
Sorry.
What was that?
Some of my little weak purple D6s, well, my purple and black D6s, they come in a tube.
I'm weirded
they come
out.
in a glass tube.
My fucking D6s have the numbers written on them instead of the dots. I'm like, why would you do that? Give me a traditional die.
I want the numbers instead of the dots. My big D6s have the numbers written on them. Do you like how I went with purple, red, and black, my theme?
I might have to repaint some of my old D6s. I can't see the golds, like, I don't know if it's dirty or completely the paint wore off.
Yeah, I don't like that there's a muddy gold yellow for like the inside parts of my purple my purple and black Galaxy D6s that I got. So I'm probably going to get myself some like basically like really glowy electric blue and fill in all the dots. Or am I just going overly thematic for like the I'm a demon, but I'm a dwarf. I come from two worlds, but I come from none.
Yeah, you don't want to go too thematic just in case you play it again.
Dude. What, I'm going to make a different sorcerer? Purple and red kind of fit for any kind of sorcerer, don't they?
You're going to be buying paint and repaint your die for every game.
What's that?
You're going to have to buy paint and repaint your die for every game.
Do you want to hear something really funny too? It's $2 for a pack of dice, so I can just buy more.
I reckon, though, if you painted them, you could load them if you just put a little more paint on certain sides.
Yeah. Now I'm scared of painting them. And it's like, I got such cheap dice, I'm actually thinking of making up some salt water and seeing which dice are balanced and which dice aren't.
Let me know how you do that.
You put them in salty enough water where the dice floats neutrally, and you keep poking it, and if it goes to the same side so many times, it's actually loaded.
I feel like my D20 is loaded to roll low. So I was rolling it the other night and it was like mostly under 10.
You're the DM, that's what we want.
Not necessarily. You don't want to fail every check you do. Oh no, you'd be rolling your own check die.
Yeah, I imagine with the group we're in, it would be like 50 to 60% story, so that could actually fuck up stories too, couldn't it?
I mean, as a DM, I can just change the roll if it fucks the story up. We did that a lot when I played last. Like, if you failed something your character, like, obviously shouldn't have failed, we'd just be like, nah, it worked.
I apologize in advance when we adopt a random goblin as our friend or something. Like, I can't say it's our fault. It's just, look, Morty's ADHD and something else. DJ's just fucking ADHD and something else. Lucky's ADHD and something else. I'm ADHD and fucking Asperger's. We're gonna get sidetracked. You do realize that the whole story is just going to be us doing a bunch of side quests and constantly forgetting the main quest.
Yeah, I might have to railroad y'all a little bit.
I'd actually let the party go with it.
It depends. If I want to get
Personally,
some story stuff across, I might force it. But yeah, I don't mind just fucking around doing side quest bullshit for large parts of it.
I mean, come on, what's more fun than a group of grown-ass men trying to figure out how to save an imaginary cat from an imaginary tree? And then walking out to every tree, seeing if they can find another cat trapped up the tree.
Alright, it says I'm at around 45%, so we're gonna find out soon if this is gonna fail or not, and I have to just call it quits and reinstall the whole fucking game or whatever. If I have to do that, I'll just end the stream. I'm not gonna make y'all sit through that.
Do you want to hear something really problematic? The sorcerer subclass I've picked for the race of my character grants my character basically nothing except they can use Shadow Step once a day. Until they reach like level 3, and it's like, oh, you can get a ghostly hound.
I'm gonna try to balance out the classes where everyone's kind of getting similar stuff.
Oh, that's where you just give everybody magic items.
Yeah. It's one way to do it.
Actually, because I'm going to be writing the backstory, writing my character's backstory shortly, because everybody's been actually pretty encouraging of my character's weird backstory, because it fits in with it fits in with any scenario, because my character's just in a completely different scenario. Like if it, like my character's literally coming from a modern day equivalency world. Now it could be the same world or a different world or a different time. I'm just going to have my character be in fucking equivalency of New Zealand. It's only been inhabited for a generation before my character, a generation or two before my character's been born. The natives there are probably going to be orcs. But it has, I'm making their basically their home just have no connection to the outside world. Yeah. I've worked out how you can sort of not only ignore where my character comes from, but if you want, you can turn it into a side quest. Ethan?
Typing. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back.
Yeah. How's this for a DM thing? My character, right? Their backstory is they're basically coming from the equivalency of the D&D version of New Zealand, but the primary settlers are dwarfs, right? I'm just going to pick random races to represent different races in real life from D&D. So like the orcs are just going to be the moldy and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So their mother's place is, considering the 9 hells at the moment in the world of D&D, the blood wars have been put on hold, right? So I'm going to put them into a new settlement in Avernus. Avernus has calmed down enough where they're actually trying out making settlements and things where people can enjoy the place. Like literally, like there are some demonic overlords, probably for their own nefarious reasons, literally just trying to make hell a better place. There's a couple of pit demons just trying to make it a better place. Probably so they can manipulate people. Like, it's not actually a too bad a place.
Oh, you should ask Morty. Fuck, what was my question?
But here's the kicker, right? My character, alright, whatever your world is, right? My character has been basically isekai'd from their world into your world. Right? Your 9 hells can be completely different from their 9 hells. Like, completely different. You're like, you might even have a different system for the hells. Like, I'm setting it up so my character has no idea if they went back in time or in a different world or anything. It's just some reason they've ended up in another world. And this is for mechanical reasons. I was thinking of having them anchored to the new world that they end up in, which is the world the game's going to be played in. That's just so if they get, say, banishment cast on them, they're not. If you decide that they're being sent to a different plane, they don't end up going back to their home plane. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because for things like banishment, it's your home plane or where your character's anchored to. They end up coming back to once the banishment's over.
Makes sense.
And I just thought it'd be rather complicated if somebody goes, if like in the first 5 seconds, banishment, my character ends up beside their motorcycle. Then my character just goes home. You know?
I think I ate something weird.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, oh, I ate something weird. Okay, I'm going home. Fuck this shit. I was like, oh wow, I have to immediately make a new character. I'm actually not prepared for this.
That might be a fun thing to do in a future game. Like kill off or banish all the characters like pretty quickly.
I wouldn't recommend it for the first game because that's something for experienced cat players and experienced DM.
No, yeah. I wouldn't even want to for the first game because I'd have to figure out a bunch of new stuff for everyone and shit. Like,
yeah, a second or third campaign maybe, but like not like a first campaign yet.
Alright, I'm gonna go smoke again. This is frustrating me.
Yeah, I've ran out of things to talk about.
Hopefully we're at pretty close to 60% now, and when I get back, it'll be closer to 70, but we'll see.
I'm wondering if I should start dinner or not while I'm waiting.
You're welcome to.
Yeah, but I don't want cold burgers.
Nah, true. I think I'll have burgers tomorrow.
I like the cheese to be warm in my burgers because cheese tastes better when it's warm.
Oh, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Hopefully I can use the grill.
Grill!
That's
actually something I might get myself. I might actually get myself one of those mini charcoal grills off Temu because that's all I need is just a personal size grill.
How do you cook your burgers?
I fry them in the frying pan.
I might have to try that tomorrow.
My chicken burgers, I bake them in the oven because I bake up some chicken. This is just ice for ice waters. I know, it seems interesting, but it's not. It's not interesting! That has to be such a mixed message for a dog, somebody raising their arms and going, it's not interesting! It's a boring! He's just like running into the next room to grab something fun.
Alright, I'll be right back. Testing.
Testing for the first time. I'm testing. Whoa.
You are live, by the way.
I'd sing. I'm alive. The first time I feel like I'm alive. Oh, that's probably my cue not to sing. Pouring water on some ice because ice water's yummy. Pouring it from one bottle to another for my tummy. Ice water is so yummy. It's good for me as well. So a nice thing for my enemies, I'll drink their blood with ice. Ice. I am bored, just waiting for my friend to have his cigarettes. Cigarettes. Shake my ice water so it gets a little bit cooler quicker. I was just punching my ice water. Should probably stop my knuckles getting split. This is a live stream you're on.
Okay, and
I'm just giving you a warning. Mortalis, wink wink, 'cause that's your real name. Wink wink.
it is. So you're calling me a good time. Well, they're about ready to witness me go nappy by.
We might be playing Fortnite on the live stream if we can sort it out.
You might be.
We
How
are
long is that
currently
going
live.
to take? Okay,
We are
well,
currently live, but we have to follow YouTube's guidelines.
Okay, I mean, what do you want for live entertainment then? You want me to juggle flaming chainsaws? Like,
I was just punching a bottle full of water. Just doing this.
providing ASMR for the public, I assume.
Yeah, but it was starting to split my knuckles, so I decided to stop because they were starting to go really purple.
Well, that's only because you were spinning the water bottle that much harder.
That's the problem with punching. You can't do it for very long because it starts actually breaking your knuckles open.
It's a great thing for me to say.
Like, breaking the bones ain't a problem. It's like the knuckle splitting is really annoying.
So, where you're going with this is.
I thought this was a common man problem.
No, true men simply don't bruise their knuckles so easily. And punching a water ball is at least. The sign must reinforce your knuckles. Do better. Feel your will, and your will make you feel.
True men don't ask for directions.
Yeah, true men just get lost on the freeway, you know?
Because true men ask for advice.
The worst advice is advice.
So they never ask for directions on where to go. They ask for advice on how to get there. Because that is the difference between a leader and a follower. Real men may not know where they are going, but they are definitely not like a bird, because they don't have wings and feathers. You like my manly invite?
What is this, the birds and the bees? Or, again, is that simply just to PG-13?
The birds and the bees cannot reproduce because they cannot fuck. There has to be sexual intercourse between the same species for there to be children reproduced.
What the hell are y'all talking about?
Okay. DJ, Milton is talking about inappropriate things for children. By talking about man-bird hybrids that are grown in labs and bats.
We should be in the streaming channel, Jesus Christ.
I simply came on to, spread the love and, let the world know the worst advice is advice, and not to take advertisements that are unsolicited because that is disrespectful. We must maintain our dignity.
All I was doing is just giving man advice. Like, real men don't ask for directions because real men ask for advice on how to get there.
Well, I mean, it just sounds like you're mansplaining to men, and that's the ultimate form of bigotry. Okay, it's like double mansplaining.
Sounds like you're trying to woman-splain to me.
Oh my god.
Like pride?
No, my internet went out completely. Great.
I'm just wondering how many human eggs it would take to make an omelet. And would it be the worst tasting omelet ever?
Twitch has died as well, and I can't restart it. Jesus Christ.
Well, you can thank Milton for giving an abortion.
I'm gonna mute and I'll be back. I'm gonna end the stream. This is crazy.
I love you.
Check Milton on YouTube, the Insane Witch King. Peace.